Your son acts?
Your son looks just like him.
Yep.
And I'm hearing that they're, I think Luke told me this, shout out to Luke, they're going to do a Kobe and Shaq years version. There's a rumor that they're going to do a Kobe and Shaq version.
I don't know if my heart ready.
Nah, that's our decade.
Yeah.
The Kobe and Shaq one.
Yeah.
And Jerry West was a part of that too.
Just get that same dude. Just make him older with makeup and just make him old and angry. Cause that's all Jerry was, man. That's all Jerry was. What else you get to when you're TV watching?
That was it. I thought we were going to talk about it, so I caught up on that.
We definitely were going to talk about it.
I gotta watch the Halo show still because I'm a Halo fan. But I was talking to Luke about it, and oh my god, I'm about to say, what the fuck is this?
You know the vibes. So you didn't watch the first episode of Halo?
I didn't. I was talking to Luke about it, and from what I understand, he's telling me it's pretty good. But I'm also hearing things like it doesn't follow like the games. So like, did you ever play Halo the games?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I play. Of course, I'm a gamer, so I play all the Halos. So I know all the lore of Halo. So if it doesn't follow the games precisely, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, let me put you like this: take all the lore, throw that shit out the window.
So it doesn't follow the lore. Okay, thank you for telling me that.
Not at all. But they take all the elements and they tell you an interesting story. Like, the motherfuckers that is upset they don't follow the lore are the same ones who don't leave a parent's basement at all. They don't go outside. They don't touch grass.
So you saying the people that follow the lore?
No, it's the people that are upset that the show
doesn't follow the lore. Oh,
they don't go outside. They don't touch grass. Because you know what you're not going to do?
Wait, hold on a second.
You're not going to get no bitches.
Wait, you one of those dudes?
Talking about...
You one of those dudes? Huh?
Excuse me?
Yeah. I remember when the Joker movie came out. You said, man, they can't mess this Joker with the Batman because it's gonna mess up the lore. Remember that?
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you
I
say?
said you can't tell a Joker movie without Batman.
But they
because
did.
Those characters are integral to
But
each
they did.
other.
So you follow? So
but wait, they did, and it's a bad movie, right?
Huh?
It's a bad movie.
What?
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
You thought that Joker movie was a bad movie?
I didn't see it because I thought it was gonna be so bad.
So you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, how you gonna call the Joker movie a bad movie? You never seen it,
Bruh,
that movie was Joaquin Phoenix. Just was amazing in that movie. That movie was a masterpiece, and the way he played the joke.
I've heard differently.
You only hear because you have your own opinion. You have your own opinion about it. So when you hear another side of the opinion, you're like, oh no, I heard differently. But I'm telling you, that movie was a special movie. Great.
But then I said like I also had no interest in seeing it because I'm like, to me, Batman Joker are just intertwined. I didn't sit here and complain to people like, oh, it didn't follow the lore. I'm just like, no, Batman Joker are two pieces.
So you'll see a Batman movie without Joker, but you won't see a Joker movie without Batman.
Yes,
that doesn't make sense.
Joker doesn't exist without Batman.
Joker doesn't what?
Exist without Batman.
But you're also talking about a movie that you didn't see.
Anyways,
that was a great movie.
I didn't want to talk about the Joker. I want to talk about Halo.
Great movie.
Anyway, what I was saying is that they decided to tell a story.
You lost your credibility.
No, I didn't. Using the elements of the Halo video game, and they're telling a good story. It's going to be interesting. I'm very excited. Mm-hmm. Should look good. But
so is there? So the Fallen's in the movie?
The niggas that's arguing about not following the lore, they don't touch grass.
So are there brutes in the movie? You know what brutes are? The big bear looking dudes. Or is it just the Fallen, like the little what do they call it?
They weren't even like the little Fallens. Like the first episode just had a bunch of elites.
Oh, elites. Okay.
A bunch of elites.
It's not it's live action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, like the brutes and all the Covenant is obviously
CGI or whatever. Yeah. Does it look good though? Is it good CGI?
Looks great.
All right, cool. I know sometimes CGI like the first Justice League movie, CGI can ruin a movie.
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay.
The energy sword, oh man, they did a great job on that.
Okay, I'm gonna check this out.
I'm just kind of excited for him to get to the Spartan laser because that was kind of my shit.
You were one of those dudes lasering people across the map.
Oh man, I became an expert with that thing. Like it got to the point where like we used to remember like we was in the dorms and shit. Like you know you get online.
Mm-hmm.
Like the niggas would be playing. Like I'll be doing whatever, and sometimes they would come get me. Like yo, Dub, we need you. I'm like what up? These niggas keep hopping on the Warhawk or the skimmer bike.
The skimmer, yeah.
Called. And like we need you. I'm like all right. Tell me where the laser is, and Uncle Dub will take care of this.
You said Double will take care?
I said Uncle Dub will take
Uncle Dub will take
Uncle
care.
Dub will take care of this. Just tell me where to find the laser. I will go find that laser.
Can't stand niggas that use laser.
Boom. Heavy weapons expert over here. Oh, and in this show, there's like 4 other Spartans too.
Okay.
Chief leads like
So Chief leads a team?
Oh yeah.
Also in the games too, Chief doesn't take his helmet off, and I heard he takes his helmet off in this series.
Oh the fuck what?
I'm just telling you what I heard.
To me, that's him taking his helmet off is like a very important point to the story.
Does he do it in the first episode or no?
Very end, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll be prepared for that.
I think they held it to the very end too. Just knew they were gonna piss people off with it.
How many episodes are there?
I think there's gonna be 8.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that though, but they'll be out.
I did see that.
every Friday.
I did see it cost $10 million a show to make that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like the CGI alone?
Yeah, bruh. I get it. I get it. That's why they were. You can tell like that's why they're not getting super big names. The nigga playing Chief, Pablo Schreiber, he's probably the biggest name in the show.
So he takes his helmet off in the first episode. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go into the open mind. I mean, I just know the lore, but I just saw people were upset about it not following the like how the games are.
If you want to watch the video games you've been playing, just turn the fucking video games back on.
So you're cool with movies not following the lore?
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Yeah, as long as they tell me a good story. The problem I had with Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie, is that not only did they not follow the lore, they told me a pretty shitty story too.
The first one was good though. What was it?
Talking about on First Class?
First Class was good.
Yeah, that was good.
First Class was really good.
That was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Days of Future Past, they didn't follow the lore, and they told me a shitty story. And they inserted Bishop in it as just kind of a nod that, hey, we know he exists in the cartoons, instead of using him as the story. And they were like, hey, we know Shadowcat's the one that goes in the past in the comics, so hey, we'll put her as part of it too. But we're Fox, we're giving you another Wolverine movie. No. And hey,
well,
Jennifer, what's her name, is big now, so now this movie's circling around Mystique too.
That Logan movie was fire though.
It was.
Did you see it in black and white?
No.
It's even better. But anyways, Logan was a great movie.
Yeah. But yeah, like, if you're going to go away from the lore, I'm totally cool with that. Tell me a good story. That's all I ask. Literally all I ask.
Well, you also like Return of the Jedi. Nobody liked that movie.
Return of the Jedi? Everybody likes Return of the Jedi.
Not Return of the Jedi. The one that Rian Johnson did. Rise of Skywalker. You like that movie. Nobody liked that movie.
I hate it.
It really didn't follow the lore.
You hate it.
Yeah, it was a bad movie.
You hate it. Like
I was ready. You know what? I was ready to walk out when Leia was floating in space.
Like you gonna slap Rian Johnson whenever you meet him.
He ruined the Star Wars series. He ruined the whole trilogy. Listen for a second. When Leia was floating in space, that's when I almost walked out. That's not following the lore.
What's the lore? What's the lore say? The lore say like if once that glass breaks in the thing.
You did. She flew out there like a vacuum, bro. Come on.
You should just
really.
Die, like, all your blood
so she could do that. Any. That means Jedi have Superman powers.
They do have super speed, and then.
Oh, but they can fly up to fucking. They can fly up into space and just survive. That doesn't make sense, Dubs.
Wait, what?
That's not following the lore at all.
Doesn't make sense, John. We're talking about Star Wars.
It doesn't make sense though. That's not the lore of having the Force. When has the Force been able to let you survive in the middle of space and float back to the ship?
I don't know.
That doesn't happen.
I don't read the
that doesn't follow lore.
I don't know.
So that's one of those ones that doesn't follow lore and it's a bad story. That movie was a very bad story.
Jesus Christ, John.
I'm very passionate about Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
I do too. Big fan. But yeah, what were we talking about? Halo?
Were we talking about Halo?
Yeah, we were.
I thought we were talking about the winning time.
Nah, switch to Halo.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, you alright?
Yeah, no, it's Monday. I'm never all right on Mondays.
Did you watch anything else on your weekend off?
Mm-mm.
No?
It was a nerd weekend, so I was playing games all weekend.
I got deep into Bridgerton.
What is
2.
that? Oh, Netflix.
Yeah.
What's that
Season 2 is
about?
pretty good. So it's set in like kind of like the colonial times, but it's in England. It's about like the courtship rituals that would happen in like the upper class in England. But because Shonda Rhimes did it, she's like, yeah, it wasn't no niggas in there, but I'm gonna pepper in some niggas too. So the queen's a black lady. Some of the characters are black, but
Queen's a black lady.
Yeah, there's no real focus on race or anything. It's just
People being people in the
I just want black
1800s.
people.
Yeah,
no, it's a love story. Your girl probably loves it.
it's a love story.
Yeah.
You watching love stories
Look, man. Sometimes you gotta watch what the bitches are watching.
by yourself though?
So that way, when it comes up in conversation, when we back out in the streets, you talking about what you want, like, I'm just real big into Bridgerton. I can be like, yo, me too.
So you just trying to capture the emotional space? Is that what you're trying to do?
It's actually a really good show.
Okay. So how many seasons is it?
Just 2. Did I go into it like, yeah, I'm trying to but I'm like, damn, this shit kind of good. It's real good.
So you're bored?
No,
That's what it sounds like to me.
I wasn't bored at all.
No, I'm just saying you're bored in general.
No, I'm trying to get all the TV watching and I can because John, I don't know if you know, it's WrestleMania week.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is this week?
Yes.
Damn, something just came up.
I got about 22 hours of wrestling to watch this week, so I'm not gonna have time for much else.
22 hours of wrestling.
So there's 3 hours of Monday Night Raw tonight, right? And then 2 hours of NXT tomorrow, 2 hours of AEW on Wednesday, 2 hours of SmackDown on Friday. The NXT pay-per-view is Saturday morning from 11, probably till about 3. WrestleMania Saturday, which you and Luke will be over here for. That's from 7, probably till about 11.
I'm sorry, Luke.
And then Sunday, same thing, WrestleMania, 7 to about 11. Whew. It's a lot of wrestling.
NXT has nothing to do with WrestleMania, does it?
Well, I mean, it's a developmental brand, so at some point all those kids will be on WrestleMania. But not right now.
So is it WWE's developmental brand? Okay.
But I also think the NXT show is going to be better than WrestleMania this year.
So
I have my issues with
the only reason why I'm coming over here is for the mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
I'm not coming over here to watch wrestling. I mean, of course, wrestling be on TV, but I'm here for the mac and
You're
cheese.
going to enjoy it, and the next thing you know...
So is Saturday night like the main night, or is it Sunday?
Sunday's the main night. So if you want to watch Roman versus Brock...
So when's the Stone Cold match?
I think Stone Cold and KO are going to headline Saturday.
Okay, cool.
So right before we get in the street Saturday.
What about Pat McAfee? Is he wrestling or no? Have
He
you
has
started
a
anything about
match
that?
with a young kid named Austin Theory. I didn't see what day that match is on though. If I had to guess, I would say that's a night 1 match. And they probably put Logan Paul on night 2. Yeah.
Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, Logan Paul is tag teaming with The Miz against Rey Mysterio and his son.
I didn't know Logan Paul was doing wrestling.
Yeah.
Huh.
And Johnny Knoxville has a match too against Sami Zayn.
So they just bring all pop culture people
That's
in
what
for
they
WrestleMania.
do, man. Remember the first WrestleMania had Wendy Nichter in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Mr. T. Yeah, WrestleMania is for like the casual crowd, and it's an attempt to get headlines. I always tell people like SummerSlam is the WrestleMania for like real wrestling fans because it's not a lot of people brought in from the outside. The feuds have been developing for a few months, and it's for us. It's for us. For WrestleMania, it's for everybody else.
You still do SummerSlam outside?
No.
I remember they used to do it outside. That was back in the day, though.
Tell you what, man, they need to bring back some of those specialty pay-per-views like Bash at the Beach.
Oh, Bash at the Beach was one too.
Have it at a beach.
Yeah.
WCW used to have this thing they would do at Sturgis, the motorcycle rally.
Mm-hmm.
They call it Road Wild. It would literally be at Sturgis. They need to bring some of that shit back, man. Soon as I get there.
As soon as you get where?
WWE.
You still trying to get in the writing thing?
I apply every time they post a job. Every single time. They got a podcast network too, John. If they talking M's, you gonna become a wrestling fan?
That'd be painful.
You figure it out.
That'd be painful.
You figure it out.
To watch wrestling and have to talk about it?
You would love it. You're gonna love it because you're gonna be on Let Me Book the Territory next week, talking about Mania. It's gonna be fun.
You should have Luke on for that.
No.
Does Luke watch wrestling?
No.
Do you know? Okay.
No.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks for coming over on Saturday, so I ain't gotta suffer alone. I really appreciate that.
It's gonna be great.
I'm just here for the mac and cheese. I'm just here for the food.
Okay. All right. I see how it is, John.
What's wrong with that? That's kudos to you. I said I'm here for the food.
Come on, man. I don't need to pat on the back. I know how good my food is.